I think I messed up. I thought I had all the time in the world to understand revolutions, but history had other plans. Sometimes the world changes in the blink of an eye and you're left scrambling to catch up. I thought revolutions took centuries, that they simmered slowly, building up over generations, like the slow turning of an hourglass or the patient ticking of a clock. But Iran flipped the script in just 1 year. In 1978, what started as scattered protests exploded into a full-blown revolution that would shake the world. Here's how it went down. Let's rewind and see how a nation's fate changed almost overnight. The Iranian Revolution kicked off in 1978, but its roots ran much deeper, tangled in decades of tension, hope, and frustration. But let's rewind a bit. Before the chaos, Iran was a country in transition, caught between old traditions and new ambitions. For decades, Iran was ruled by the Shah, a king backed by the West, who dreamed of turning Iran into a modern powerhouse, often at breakneck speed. He was famous for his modernization. New roads, schools, and industries sprang up everywhere. But he was also infamous for his secret police, Savak, who silenced anyone who dared to speak out. But not everyone was a fan. Many Iranians felt the Shah's vision left them behind, and his rule felt more like a cage than a promise. Many Iranians felt left out, angry about corruption, and upset about losing their traditions. The gap between rich and poor grew wider, and people worried their culture was slipping away. Protests began small, but soon millions of people, students, workers, religious groups, hit the streets. The movement grew, fueled by frustration and hope for a better future. The Shah tried to clamp down with force, sending in the army and police to crush the protests, but that only made things worse. Violence only fueled the anger, and the crowds grew even larger. By late 1978, strikes and demonstrations brought the country to a standstill. Factories closed, shops emptied, and the streets echoed with chants for change. Enter Ayatollah Khomeini, a religious leader who'd been exiled for speaking out. From abroad, he inspired millions with his words, calling for justice and a new beginning. He returned to a hero's welcome in early 1979. The people saw him as a symbol of hope and resistance. Just weeks later, the Shah fled Iran and the monarchy collapsed. Decades of royal rule ended almost overnight. Khomeini and his supporters declared Iran an Islamic republic. The revolution had succeeded, but the country was forever changed. The revolution changed everything: politics, culture, and even how Iran interacted with the world. New laws, new leaders, and a new identity emerged almost overnight. It's a powerful reminder that when people unite, history can turn on a dime. Ordinary people, when driven by hope and courage, can reshape the destiny of a nation. That's your quick dive into the Iranian Revolution. In just 2 minutes, you've seen how a nation transformed itself, and how history is always closer than you think.